latest in tech and accessibility. This is Access Tech Live with Stephen Scott and Marc Aflalo.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Now, it is hard to ignore the biggest episode of Silicon Valley that has been going on this week in real life. Succession. I have to say, one of my favorite shows from HBO is Succession at the moment, and I've been rewatching it again. It feels like all of that is happening as we speak. Of course, I'm talking about OpenAI, as we talked about in the headlines. And to be honest, Mark, even at this stage, the story hasn't settled. We haven't really got to a final, okay, so here's what happened, and this is the conclusion.
No, and so let me summarize this for you, give you a little bit of a timeline here. So late on Friday afternoon, Sam Altman was sent a Google Meet invite. Everybody's joking about that because Microsoft's so involved in their meeting on Google. And he was fired.
Didn't use Teams.
He was fired, and it was announced pretty quickly. And over the weekend, what was happening is pretty much everybody at the company, about 700 employees, said that we're going to stand behind him, and we're going to quit if he's actually fired. You got to bring him back. So it ended up a lot of stuff going back and forth, and a lot of rumors spreading around. And Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, stepped in, and he mediated a couple conversations that happened, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. And Sam Altman actually put a 5 p.m. Pacific deadline on his return to OpenAI, and that ended up with what we thought on Sunday was Satya Nadella announcing that Sam Altman and his co-founder and about anybody who wants to go with him really could come and start a research division, AI division at Microsoft itself. That's where we thought things ended, and it seemed like they wanted to get that out of the way and just done before the stock markets opened on Monday morning. So fast forward, Monday morning, we find out this happens. And then a couple days later, literally yesterday, we find out that behind the scenes, they were working to get Sam Altman back at the company. And there's actually a deal in place now where he's returning to OpenAI. They're firing pretty much everybody except for one person on the board. They're all going to be gone. There's going to be 3 new members brought on. And this is a temporary board that is going to be there to instate a larger board that everybody's going to have a more fair seat on. Now, the interesting thing about this, Stephen, is that Reuters is reporting that a couple days before the firing, several staff researchers, and I'm going to quote this here, wrote a letter to the board of directors warning of a powerful artificial intelligence discovery that they said could threaten humanity. 2 people familiar with the matter told Reuters. So not only did that come to kind of fruition and come to public knowledge, but there's also conversation that they felt that Sam Altman was taking things a little bit too fast, trying to rush things. As interesting as this story is, do you think we'd even be talking about this if social media wasn't a thing? And if is this even important knowledge for us to know as tech guys? I mean, it's super interesting, but it begs the question: why are people even? There's other greater things going on in the world that are a little bit more important than this. Yet this is what's making the headlines.
Oh, absolutely. But look, it's the tech industry that's getting worked up about this. Let's be frank about it. It has leaked into mainstream news and everyone's talking about it. You're absolutely right. I do think we're interested in it, though. I think because people have this assumption that AI is going to kill us all. And any suggestion that brings that to the fore, even if it's just a tiny little bit of information that says, hey, you know what, it's true, it is going to kill us all, and here's the proof, then that is perhaps what will get people interested in this story, because that's really ultimately what this comes down to for most people. OpenAI and ChatGPT have become so much part of the conversation, bearing in mind we're only 1 year into having a proper discussion. From the very beginning of what we know as OpenAI and ChatGPT, it was 1 year ago this month that we started hearing about it. And 1 year in, we're talking about it as if it is the most important company in the world. And it may well be. But it is interesting. Should we care about it? I think we should. It is a little bit of a gossip story. I think what I'm more interested in is that report from Reuters, which says what was happening, because I was more interested in why he was fired. And that wasn't clear up until now.
Yeah, and even that, is a suggestion, and I think a lot of people are jumping on the media bandwagon and taking advantage of the spotlight that's on OpenAI now to bring out whatever they possibly can that might work for or against the company. But that fear is always going to be in us, whether we choose to acknowledge it or not. That fear of computers taking over the world is just going to be there. So if anybody suggests that this is the reason, or that he's moving too fast on something, then yes, it's gonna catch our attention. I found it interesting that Satya Nadella was very quick to jump on the Sam Altman bandwagon. That gave a little bit of, not I'm trying to think of the word here, but legitimacy to Sam, and not legitimacy, but also basically saying, guys, we don't care about the fact that you fired him. We think he is an integral piece of this puzzle, and that's a telling piece, and that puts a lot of value on an individual and gives him a lot of bargaining power. Like making an announcement like that and inviting him, if you're saying, okay, you want to fire him, no problem. We're your biggest investor. We're going to bring him onto our own company. I wonder if that worried OpenAI more than it actually thought that, okay, they're saying that he's a good guy to bring on board.
Honestly, within the first few minutes of this announcement, there were people tweeting out, should I still be building apps on OpenAI? Should we still be doing this? And it's interesting, you asked me a little bit the social media side of it. Things have changed a lot because, of course, when Steve Jobs was ousted at Apple, we didn't have that kind of machine in place where people could instantly react and, people could therefore find out what was going on and respond as quickly as they did. Everything was much slower back then. Now, would that have meant that Steve would have been out of the wilderness less time? I don't know, but it certainly, I think it does have an impact because you can bring such support very quickly, and you can get a lot of information out there over the course of like a couple of days. This became international news, but a very interesting story, and we will of course watch the development of this and now OpenAI, which may now be able to continue this dominance and this increasing capability of AI.
Yeah. Stephen, so as we talked about, I'm in Miami. I'm at the wonderful JW Marriott Resort here. Thanks to them, by the way, for helping me actually do the show from here. But, you sent me something yesterday, a TikTok that was posted that showed, this is an interesting one. We'll show it here on the screen while I try and describe it here. It's at the Miami airport. And if you've ever flown before, you walk down a gangway to go to your plane. Planes are technically, 3 floors off the ground. So you walk down this giant gangway. And a lot of the time, especially lately, people bring carry-on bags to the door. And sometimes they're told, okay, you got to check that it's too big. So we'll tag it, bring it to the door. Or if you've got a stroller, for example, or in the case of what we're about to show, a wheelchair, then you have to leave it at the door of the plane, and they'll bring it and they'll put it underneath the plane. How they do that typically with baggage is that there's a stairwell outside that gangway, and parallel to the stairwell is a slide. And they literally slide down baggage from the top down about 3 floors height down to the bottom where someone who handles the bags will take it and throw it on a truck or throw it on the plane. This TikTok shows a wheelchair going really, really, really fast from the top of the plane, smashing down to the bottom where it goes flying off the slide. And then you see a baggage handler go grab it, kind of look at it like, okay, what just happened here? And then go throw it onto the cart that's going to take it to the plane. Obviously, this is just an insane thing that we've been seeing on and on again, but we've never actually seen the handling of a wheelchair. We know that they've been mishandled. We know that people's livelihoods require this to arrive safely on the other end to make sure that their independence, their sense of independence is there. But we've never really seen what's happened. And now we're seeing firsthand this wheelchair go flying and being utterly destroyed. And it just brings this anger in me, and I know in other people who are going to see it or just hear me explain it, as to why this is still going on. Shame on American Airlines for doing this, number one, or the people who actually threw the wheelchair down. This is just not the way you handle anything. Can you imagine if my equipment was thrown down that on a slide that I needed to broadcast from here today? It wouldn't be there in one piece. It would be destroyed. So I'm wondering, at what point things are going to change when it comes to accessible travel. When are we just going to see respect, not only for wheelchairs, but for anything that we're traveling with? No one knows what's in my bag, what's important, what's not, what the value is. Why isn't there a better method?
I take your point, and I do. I think what I would say is that, the way I look at it is, don't think of it as your equipment in your bag that's being chucked down there. Think of it as being your legs. Because that is what a wheelchair is for someone. It's their ability to get from one place to another. And if someone is just throwing that down there, down that ramp, and it is just smashing it at the bottom, landing on the ground, being broken. We're talking in some cases thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of equipment. I mean, the cost is irrelevant, frankly. It's not irrelevant to the person who has to spend the money to pay for it, but it is irrelevant in that moment because that has just disabled that person even further. That person might not be able to get from one place to the next, might not be able to continue their onward journey without assistance. And how long they'll have to wait to either save up for or get the money back to actually go and get another one of these things. And I really don't know how you move on from this. I don't know how you can train people, because to me it's common decency to look at a wheelchair and not treat it as if it's a play toy. I really don't know how you get around that. I don't know how you deal with this problem, because it is just, it is beyond appalling, frankly, the way that these devices and these items are treated, and these people are treated as well.
Perhaps it's, I don't know, sensitization, training of some kind. I don't know. It just, as you said, I'm kind of bewildered and my arms are kind of up in the air because I'm not really sure either what to actually do with something like this or how you actually fix this problem. But we know that attention like this, although negative, attention definitely does bring to light the fact that this, happens. It happens on a frequent basis. So it's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Guys, coming up after a quick break, Alex Smythe has been patiently waiting. He's going to be joining us. He is the co-host of Now with Dave Brown and the producer, and he's going to talk all about hearing aids and especially over-the-counter hearing aids. So do stick around. This is Access Tech Live. We're back in a moment.
We want to hear from you. Follow us on social media and get involved at Access Tech Live. We'll be right back.